This is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Welcome to the podcast. My name is Michael John Whipfley and I'm joined by Catherine Lee Ritchie.
Hi, Michael.
Welcome to the broadcast.
Thank you so much for having me today. I'm super excited about what we're going to unpack together.
Unpacking can be one of my favourite pastimes, but I know as a hoarder also, Kate, you are going through a lot of old home and away garbage in your garage.
It's not garbage. I have sentimental attachment to it, and it's not the unpacking I have the problem with. It's the throwing out.
Okay. As I sit very close to you, I can see clearly you might need to unpack your left nostril at some stage today. A bit of a booger.
Do I really?
No, you don't. But it was fun to see you react. As we...
Goodness, bats in the cave.
Check the gates, mate. As we move on, a story on the podcast today about a husband. He's able to see things at home.
I see dead people.
Well, you've given it away, Jess.
Can he see that the lawn needs to be mowed?
He can't see that. No, he can't see that the bins are full.
No.
No.
Can he see that the kids haven't had their bath and need to get to bed soon?
He's blinded by that. He cannot see that. But what he can see will blow you away now that you know what it is. Enjoy the podcast.
I see dead
Yeah, well, you've already given it away.
The Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Tell me, update on this Lizzo claims from yesterday. Where are we at with it? I think some of her backup dancers spoke and have some claims.
Yeah, Ariana and Crystal, two of the former backup dancers, have said that they felt like if they didn't participate in the strip club
banana
incident, that they would get fired.
Wow.
So that's the latest from them. It was at a strip club in Amsterdam, famous. I think it's called Banana
Republic.
Rama
Tom,
or
are you
something.
still getting sued by your backup dancers?
Well, Tommy was known as the Big Banana.
Yes.
Shouldn't make light of the situation. But
No,
Tom,
no.
What
Thank
does
you.
the banana trick involve, Tom? I know you've done a lot of
it's
research
high
on
in
this.
potassium. It gives you it's good energy
energy
boost
for-
before you get on stage, I suppose.
Oh,
and
is
perform.
that what it is?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
I'll have another lovely
Consume
bunch
it
of...
any way that you can.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's not how I'd eat a banana, but, you know,
I'm more
each
of
to their own.
I'm more of your traditional guy.
See you at Woolies. Yeah, don't do that at Woolies. If you're thinking of doing that.
Don't.
What are you sitting on that banana for?
Mate,
Trying to eat it. It's high in potassium.
that's not how it's done. Haven't you seen someone else?
Bananas are so good for you.
Love a banana, mate.
Yes.
Just not like that.
Hey, can you look up? There's a guy that's broken the record, Tom, for eating the most bizarre bananas of all time.
In a strip club.
Like no, it's crazy.
Yeah, 30 bananas in one go. A guy called Narita Ria.
Oh, no, Rita Ria, yeah.
30 bananas
I ate
in
them through my Ria.
one go. So he and Lizzo together, geez, that'd be a big night.
God, there's a fruit market I'd love to visit. Let's move on to this one because I'm an absolute fiend for the snooze button. You don't hit it, do you?
Nope.
When your alarm goes off, you get up.
I'm up.
Scientists say that is the right way forward. Sleep inertia is the big one. So the idea is that when you hit the snooze button and you drift back to sleep, you've actually started a brand new sleep cycle. So every time you then get up,
It's harder.
Yeah, it's harder and you feel groggier because you've started a new sleep cycle. And it's amazing when you hit snooze how quickly you can go back into a deep sleep.
Yeah.
So all you're doing is putting extra drowsiness on getting out of bed.
Yeah.
But I think, you know, when you get into bed, that feeling, or if you wake up on a Saturday morning and it's quite early because of our body clock, and you think, I can go back to sleep here, just to have your legs moving under the doona, the warmness of the bed, the pillow, your head resting, and knowing that you can roll over and ignore the world for another couple of hours is one of the most beautiful things in the world. And that's the hit you chase when you hit the snooze button. You're just wanting to wish that the world wasn't there today.
Sorry, I hit the snooze button about 2 minutes ago, to be honest with you.
You there, Fitz? Tommy, can you just
I'm
give it...
so sorry.
Tommy,
That's the first time. As soon as you started talking,
Sorry, Tommy. Get him a banana and put it in the Lizzo way.
I am so sorry. What are we talking about?
I don't know, mate. I'm completely lost.
For great deals and cheeky getaways, whatif.com has just the place.
A winter hideaway is great, but bring on spring.
Jump on the What If app to book hotels, apartments, holiday rentals and more.
What if? It's Aussie for travel.
I have a story I have to tell you. And maybe you are driving to school right now and you've had this same disaster at home where your school project has taken over the entire house. Everyone's involved. You know, there's the fine line between wanting your child to do their own work and then on the other side you just want it to be amazing, and all of a sudden this thing takes over your body.
Family pride.
Whether it's family pride, competitiveness, or just an interest in something. You know, it takes you back to your childhood where you get to crack open the paints.
Is
and
this why the paints
glue.
were left out the other night
What paints?
in the laundry?
Yes.
There was a big drama over why haven't we packed the paints
It
away.
has been days of mess. And please give me a call if you've had something like this go on. 13 24 10, where the assignment has ended up being a disaster. And it could have been, I mean, you hear these stories all the time where you've been up all night slaving away and you've done a 5,000 word thesis on, you know, blah, blah, blah. And then there's a blackout or something and you lose the whole project.
Have you actually been at a presentation at the school when your child is presenting, right? And you watch it's so funny. The other parents that have obviously been involved so much with this presentation, and you can hear certain mums and dads, and you can hear them go, no, that was not it. No,
It's the next bit. We went through that.
No, you've gone from page 1 to page. Go back.
We did so much hard work on this.
Because you know that they've been involved so much, but the kid hasn't delivered it properly.
No, well, I remember doing an assignment on like the First Fleet and things like that in a little exercise book. I mean, this is many, many years ago now, in my little timber hutch desk in my room that I actually bought with the first money I ever made working on Cyclone Tracy. I bought myself a school desk for my room. Wow. And a cassette deck or something like that. I was so super cool. And we did the First Fleet assignment, and basically all Dad did for me was got me to word for word copy out of the encyclopedias that we had at home. And it was a brilliant assignment, but it was not my work.
No, Mum would write it out and then I'd have to copy what Mum had written.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
huge
so
commitment.
Whipper's mum did all his homework.
Yeah. And did you do well?
Did really well. I mean,
Yeah.
I got an 18 out of 20 once, and she sent me back with the assignment to show the teacher where Mum had done that part that was missing. And he went, I'm so sorry, 20 out of 20, and I had to take it back to Mum. I was just the middleman.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, she nailed that one.
The encyclopedia, the Funk and Wagnalls, I remember, and you would
your
look
pardon?
up F, you would go F for First Fleet. Get it down, it would take you ages to find
Captain
the page.
Cook, see page 492. Anyway, anyone that's listening doesn't even understand what we're talking about. Anyway, back to the assignment. We are in year 3 in our house, and so it's the solar system and stuff like that. And in our assignment books, there is like an extended learning activity. So you don't have to do the
optional.
activity, but if you'd like to further your learning and it's a preview to what they're going to be learning in class next week, get on board with the solar system. So it's a bit exciting, you know?
great.
It's like a milestone in your learning career of like making the solar system.
Yeah.
Well, we have had a week of I don't want to use the term.
Are you making a planet?
Say it.
Or is there a physical side of things?
We've
or?
had paint. We've had paint from to breakfast time.
Yep, okay.
What
and
planet's giving you the most grief?
Uranus.
Right where it hurts. That's where the paint started.
That's the most childish thing that was going on in our house, and this is just an aside because May is running through the list of planets.
Yeah.
And it felt like there were 2 children in the house because when my daughter gets to Uranus, Chevy starts giggling and I'm like, oh, for goodness sake. Anyway, so there's paint work. We're doing the painting. Like, it's coming together so well. Even yesterday when I got home from work, I painted the black piece of cardboard like the galaxy, right? Went to Bunnings, got fairy lights. We're going to poke skewer holes through the cardboard and put the little fairy lights through like stars. We'd cut the foam spheres in half, painted them all, and May had done that, so that's fine. She's contributing. And then it came to the gluing bit. Now, I'm nearly 45. I know some things about things, right? So I pull out the double-sided tape.
How to glue Uranus.
Because this is how you should glue Uranus and the Sun and Pluto and all of that to the piece of cardboard.
course.
Use the double-sided tape. Well, I'm in the office
Helicopter
typing away, coming up with great content for the show.
Yeah.
And I hear Kate from the lounge room. And I go out, and Chevy, who is helping May with her assignment a little bit and who is incredibly competitive and so wants this to be amazing, and I said, you know what, it doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to be hers.
Yeah, we've got to submit it.
He's decided to use what's the glue that
you actually
no glue
not clag.
no,
Aquaneer.
the one that you can stick your fingers together with.
Oh, super glue.
Super glue. He's decided to use super glue on the spheres, and when he's put it on the bottom of the spheres and put them on, the super glue has dissolved the planets. So before our eyes, the whole
the solar
system has completely disintegrated.
You've blown out Uranus.
The Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Bring it in. Get around, guys. Get around. Fire some scary music, Jess, and let's set the scene. A couple who actually met through a clairvoyant class. Their names are David and also Jane.
So you know what?
David and Jane.
Yeah,
A lot of women do get. Well, they
Don't say caught up, mate.
they're under the spell of a psychic.
Hello.
Well, that's how we met Francis Bevan, our very good friend. Remember that?
Silk shirt wearing psychic. Tommy, how is he? Is the diabetes still playing with his eyesight?
Yeah, but he's on the up and up, guys.
Are you saying that women are more, because I'm getting a vibe here from you.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just putting my clairvoyant cap on.
Yeah, what
I'm
is
getting
it?
a vibe from you, Fitzy, that you think that women are more gullible and wanting to believe in a clairvoyant. They're looking for answers.
Well, we have spoken about this before, whether it's a psychic or it's a
medium.
We're talking about this, a therapist or something like that. They open up. They're opening up about their lives, and if they can get advice that they can feel comfortable with.
Yeah, I guess it's better to push down your feelings and poison yourself from the inside.
See, Kate, I don't think it is I don't think what Fitzy's saying is...
What is he saying?
No,
I think he's saying women are more open to the idea, where guys kind of get their back up a little bit, like, don't tell me there's something out there I can't see.
Yeah.
Do you know, give me my Makita back, Mac.
Or, Kate, let's focus on, if you're a psychic who's single and you're ready to mingle, I think it would be quite easy to find love by luring a lady in. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying that there might be some psychics out there
No, you're right. He's
that
saying
use
gullible.
their powers to actually lure women in.
Okay, yeah.
And to
I see
find
love. I see love in your future,
Yes.
in the form of someone who can tell the future.
Fitzy's almost suggesting they're con artists.
He's got a bald head and he's growing a moustache at the moment. Wow.
I mean, the clairvoyants I've been to see, they say, I've got a feeling that you may have had something to do with television. I'm like, seriously.
Yeah.
It's really unfair for me to
is.
go.
It
They
would
have
be.
an unfair advantage.
Yeah, you're sitting there with two gold logies.
I can see caravans and the sea.
There's a beach. This couple have the ability to actually see past loved ones in the house. Jane goes on to say that quite often she will see the spirit of her mum Mary and also her grandmother Clara hanging around in the couple's living room.
Oh, come on.
What a great name.
As if
Clara.
As if you're a relative and you'd want to hang around your other relative's house when you die.
David said he went on to say that he has seen the ghost of Jane's father standing behind the bar that they have there.
Oh, what? Just
He's
pouring
done-
a couple of drinks.
He's just done 8 hours at it.
Had one too many.
And he started to see things, believe it or not.
Hey, you've
How's
run out of bourbon again. If you could get some more up at
Just fill it
Dan
on the list.
Murphy's.
Your dad said, Jane, up the shops.
You wouldn't believe it, the spirits have spoken. They're empty. The ghost of Jane's father, stands behind the bar, and then he goes on to say that he was once poked in the back by her late mum. What? She said they both woke up one night because they could see the spirit of her father sitting on the end of the bed.
That's a bit creepy.
You could never get it on again, could you?
Yeah, but why would
Knowing that the old man might be hanging around in the corner of the room.
Well,
Oh,
yeah, if
what's
you-
he doing behind the curtain?
Get your dad out of here.
Oh, hands off me, daughter.
So from what I know, when you die and your spirit goes up, your soul goes up to heaven or wherever, but then
Yeah.
you come back down to haunt, or you've got
Just
to find
hang
a. Wouldn't you be a bit disappointed if you've been allocated your daughter's house and you've got to sit there at the end of her bed?
I mean, where's the Bahamas when they're handing out locations?
Where's the banana lounge?
Okay, David, you're going down to this house to...
I don't think it works like that.
Why not? That's my daughter's house. They don't have any bourbon, and you want me to sit at the end of
What?
her bed and watch her make love to her partner?
That's disgusting.
No.
You filthy animal.
I think that the ghosts make the decisions themselves.
So do I, Kate.
Like babies decide which mamas to go to.
Do you think so? And Kate, the other thing is, you don't know whether, like in the Sixth Sense, the person that passes actually knows that they're dead.
Oh, give me a break. That's they. Of course, they know that they're dead.
They don't know. They didn't. Bruce Willis didn't know.
Don't ruin
Patrick
it.
Swayze did. I read this story, mate. That story where she said that she felt someone
Jane?
poking. Yeah, Jane felt someone poking her in the back in bed, and I think that's just the creepy psychic. He's keen
I think
for
it's
a bit.
the husband. We've all had that.
He's
It's not her.
He's like, hey, you awake? Oh my gosh, my dad's. Oh, it's happened again. No, that was just me.
I hope
I'm
that's
a
your
little
thumb.
bit told.
The Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
I want to talk about this sand dune that's been... well, there's hilarious footage of all these people trying to get up this sand dune. To get to this certain beach in Michigan over in the States, you've got to climb this... Well, you've got to go down the sand dune to get to the water.
Right.
And we know how hot it's been in America this summer. It's been crazy. To get back up, though, it's been a real struggle, to the point where local authorities have put up a sign there, and you can see it, Whip, warning, avoid getting stuck at the bottom. If you need to be rescued coming back up the sand dune, it's going to cost you $3,000.
Keep yourself and the rescuers out of danger.
I'll show
Aren't
you-
you just going down a sand hill to the water?
Yeah, you're going down the sand hill, but to
Yeah.
get back up to your car, you've got to come back up the sand dune.
How hard can it be?
Well, have a look at the footage here. Have a listen to this. And you can see all the people as well.
$3,000 fine for those who don't make it up the sand dune.
It's
in
quite
Michigan.
large.
Oh, God.
Look at this
You
poor...
can do it. Don't give up when you are so close.
This guy here can't get to the top. He's on all fours.
It looks like he's going to have a spew.
And he looks like he's about to be rescued.
Oh, my God, he's having to lie down. He's thinking about the $3,000 and trying to work out whether he can keep going.
Well, dozens of people have had to be rescued, and they said that they can't pay the fine. We're not paying $3,000.
They look like a group of turtles trying to make their way, having just been born out of the eggshell and make their way to the water.
You know what? It's a great workout. If you want to go for a
Sand
swim, I
dunes.
know it's hot. That's fine. You can go for a swim, but you've got to get back up to the top afterwards.
I'm surprised some idiot hasn't driven his four-wheel drive down the sand dune. Said, mate, I'll get it back up. Don't worry about that.
Do you know that the only thing that you need in this, just to give you inspiration, is a Gold Coast influencer.
$3,000 fine for those who don't make it up the sand dune in Michigan.
You are lazy, and they are not. They are disciplined, and you are not.
And you are not.
Not.
And you
I think that took
are
off
not.
a little bit
Yeah, I know
yesterday
why
when
it
we
took
put it
off. Because you can see what she had for breakfast. She's not wearing anything,
Yeah,
mate.
I know. It was.
My God, how's the final shot where she's just sort of finishing on her bum?
She does a lot of glute
Oh, my
exercises,
God.
doesn't she?
You don't have to wear your gym gear at home, by the way, and those shorts are cut off.
The Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
We like the Life Improver. How good's the Life Improver? Oh yeah, the Life Improver. Your life improving!
Tommy, can we tell everyone that we've been approached by a publisher about this?
No, we can't tell them that yet.
Well, you just did.
Damn.
Whoops. I wonder what we do with them.
Yeah.
I don't know. My mind runs.
Well,
Memoir.
it's become very popular, this segment. Sarah in Lane Cove, please help us out. Life Improver.
So I don't know about you, but sometimes I need money when I'm at the shops and I don't have my cards anymore because to use the physical cards, I use Apple Wallet. And what I learned is that you can, so when you go to double click to approve it, you can change the setting from debit to FPOS and you can get money out from your Apple Wallet, at Woolworths or Coles or whatever.
Oh, so
Through your
this
credit
is-
card.
Does that make sense?
So this is only at places where you can get cash out. So Coles and Woolies and that. If you go in there and use your card, you can say, "Give me
Cash.
Like your wallet, your Apple Wallet, card. Yeah, because if you don't carry cards anymore, I don't know if you do, but I don't.
No.
And I sometimes need cash, like you actually do.
You just need a 20.
And Yeah, and I just couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, this is really...
I didn't know that.
I wouldn't know how to work that out.
Went and got a coffee at the gym yesterday, and there was an old man lining up in front of me, and then one of his friends, an old lady, came over, and they were having a bit of a chat. And I said, why don't you... I said to her, you go into line first and you can go with him. And she was, thank you very much. Then she got out her purse, Kate, and she paid for her 2 coffees with 10-cent and 5-cent coins.
Cute.
And I got a bit emotional.
Yeah, I
said,
remember
I
those
haven't
days.
seen those for so long.
Oh, no.
Have you got any doilies at home?
Do they still have 5
She
cent
dropped
coins?
a couple of $2 coins and I picked them up and pocketed them. But
You've
I
had a
said,
win.
Have a lovely day.
You've had a win, mate.
Harry,
hello.
Hey, guys.
All right, impress everybody in Bronte and Sydney this morning with your life hack.
Well, I thought sometimes I have early starts in the morning, and what works best for me to get a good night's sleep is not actually sleeping pills or any sort of routine. It's actually just to get blind drunk.
Okay. Harry, that's not one we would support.
That's called passing out.
But see,
Yeah,
it
that's
is-
not
I think it's called blacking out.
Harry,
Over a
the
long
thing
period
is,
of time, it might
I
start
agree
causing
with
you
you.
some problems.
You go to sleep straight away. The thing is, Harry, you wake up an absolute mess, and I'd rather...
Well, there's like a level. I wouldn't say blackout, but a decent level, and you go to sleep quite nicely.
Okay.
Think about sleep.
Submitted.
Don't think Harry will win today, but thank you anyway, buddy.
Archie in Wilton. Hi, Arch.
Hey, guys, how are you?
Yeah, good. How old are you, Arch?
I'm 13.
13. All right, give us a life hack. Improve our lives, Archie.
So I love making pancakes, and my life hack is I put the pancake mix into like a sauce bottle,
Yeah.
and it makes it so much cleaner to put it on the pan when you like
Genius.
put it on the pan when it's hot.
Genius.
That's amazing.
Because...
I know, because you can never get them. That would
Out of the
create a
bowl.
much more round,
Yeah.
like symmetrical shape, wouldn't
Beautiful
it?
traditional pancakes.
And Arch, you can do the little, you can do the smiley face
Oh,
pancake.
write your name if you want.
Yeah.
Marchie, that is really good, mate. You are in the
Good on
running.
you, Arch.
Saskia from Narrabeen. Hi, Sask.
Hi, guys.
All right.
Thank you for having me on.
Always.
So, my life hack is there's not many people that I don't like in the world, to be honest. I'm a lover. But I have found out that you can change your ringtone to, like, some songs that you do like so that when they call, you can just jam out to the song that's playing on your phone and you don't have to answer because you're just enjoying the song.
Oh, that's good. That's called distraction.
Well, that's...
Distraction, 100%.
Who is it that you don't like? Who do you have your favourite song playing for?
Oh, look, I can't say because there's not many people that I don't like, as I said, but, there are a few.
But they know
So,
who
yeah,
they are.
there you
Jess,
go.
have you got the Imperial March there from Star Wars? Because that's the big one. A lot of people do that for their mother-in-law.
I was going to say, what do you have, Saskia? What's that song that comes on that you love?
I really am feeling that Unstoppable Today song by Sia.
I'm unstoppable.
That's
So-
good.
Yeah.
So you see that
Yeah.
person's name pop up, you're like, oh, I don't really want to talk to them, but why not? You've delivered me a Sia song and I'm enjoying it.
I can do
Okay.
this. I can take on
Exactly.
anything.
Okay, this is
That's
all right.
it.
I mean,
Okay,
I
this is a
love
tough
that,
one.
and I do love the idea about the Apple Wallet, although I will have to Google that and look into it further because I don't quite understand. This morning, though, we have to give Archie the prize for the pancake mix in the sauce bottle.
Yes.
What is the prize this morning, Tommy?
It's $100 to spend at the Iconic.
And a bottle of the double chin
Well,
gin
we
for
might-
Archie's mum.
We might hold on the gin.
Well,
and we
don't
could-
send it to Harry,
Like
that's
it.
for sure.
Don't
Get
send it
Archie
to
something.
Harry.
We've got plenty of merch there that Archie would love. Well done, Arch. Congratulations.
Thank you, guys.
Good on you,
You're a
buddy.
We like the Life Improver. How good's the Life Improver? Oh yeah, the Life Improver. Your life, improve it!
Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie.
Hey, that's a secret. Podcast password.
If you want to get your hands on stacks of great prizes, just head over to our Instagram stories at FitzyWhipperKate and enter this password. Today's password is...
Egg.
The Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast. Win Kate Ritchie's car.
You got a fast car.
It's Nova's Impressa for Kate Ritchie's Impressa.
Trent Nickley, managing editor for drive.com.au, is test driven this car.
I've got to be honest with you guys, it actually drives really well.
You looked quite good in the sunglasses that were in my console as well.
That does impress me much.
It's amazing because it's not just a car. It's not just a beautiful dark blue Subaru Impreza sedan, Kate Ritchie.
Thank you.
You've decided to load it up. There's a 50-inch TV, 50-cent tickets, $5,000 cash.
Wow.
Trip for two to Hamilton Island and Whitehaven Beach. Taylor Swift tickets. A Weber barbecue, pink tickets. Your request, a picnic set.
Why do you always start
needs a
that
picnic
with
set.
Everyone needs the
No one needs a
perfect
picnic set.
set. We want a rug, we want an umbrella, maybe a little esky.
And everything tied in with small buckles.
We are going into that time of year, but I'm very excited about the next thing we're going
This
to
is
throw in.
extraordinary. You don't reckon this is going to help you at this moment in time in your life? Wow. A $500 Coles voucher each month for the rest of the year.
That's $500 to spend every month at Coles to do your groceries.
That's extraordinary.
Yeah, you don't listen.
No, I don't. But did I kind of get that right, Tom?
Yeah, it's
so you'll
awesome.
have $500 to spend at Coles every month.
Every month.
That's for your family.
Very good.
And you can spread the love there.
Yeah.
Okay, quickly, let's get to...
Hunter in Kellyville.
Hello.
All right, Hunter
G'day,
is
Hunter.
only 10 years old, Kate Ritchie.
I'm trying to win this car for my brother, so I can name above 20 of the elements on the periodic table in order.
No way.
Okay. 20 elements on the periodic
You can
table.
now. Are you just telling us you can do this, or are you going to do it?
Do you want me to?
Yeah, absolutely we do. Take it away.
Hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon, sodium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, fluorine, argon, potassium, calcium, scandium, titanium, vanadium.
That's
and
it.
that, I think, was 22.
Yeah, that's
no,
more.
I counted 19.
Were you
You were
reading
shocked.
them, Hunter?
No, I wasn't.
Hunter, that's spectacular, buddy.
That is incredible. You know what? I mean, I know we're going to go on to other callers, but let's just throw Hunter in
Oh, bang.
already.
Already in,
Just
Hunter.
through.
On behalf of your brother.
No
I
worries.
just love science.
Well, good.
Good on you, Hunter.
I love that you love science, and I love that you can say it out loud, scream it from the rooftops.
Yeah, be proud of that. Cars and Science by Hunter.
Hassan.
In Auburn,
Hi.
welcome to the show, Hassan.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Good news,
Not
your
too
chance
bad.
to impress Kate Ritchie.
All right. Well, number one, just being live on air. I've been trying to get live on air for the past couple of years of driving back and forth to work, and I've never gone on live, so that's the number
That's
one.
impressive.
Oh, wow. Thumbs up.
First time ever. Number two, 2 months ago, my wife lost her license, and we decided to sell her car to teach her a lesson, and put that money towards our first home. Hopefully, we recently got married, so I'm going to try and do that. So
Yep.
basically, pretty desperate for a car to replace instead of obviously buying a new one. It'd be good to put money towards the house, and then obviously just win the car. So pretty desperate to win the car as well, guys.
Very
So, love
desperate
being
by
at
the
your-
sound of it, and starting out, new marriage.
Yeah, I don't like the idea of
Building
the
of a
punishment
house.
for losing a license. I'm
Well,
not sort
I
of
think
into
it was
that.
just the wording. I think
Right,
it
I
was the
stumbled over
wording.
the wording.
Let's go to Neri in Penrith.
Hey, Neri.
Hi, how are you?
Good, Neri.
Too bad. What do you got for me this morning, Neri?
I will clean your house for 5 years.
For 5 years. I've never had anyone clean the house.
Look, I'll even pick up your underwear.
Without the
you won't
crotch.
you won't have to do that. The dog does
the
that.
dog's got that.
Oh, look, I'll even chase the dog to do that.
Hey, Neri.
Really?
We didn't plan on doing this.
No.
You can have Kate's car and my car if you'll do my house.
Done.
How many cars do you want, Neri?
Oh, look, I'll take both. My car needs $6,000 worth of work.
Yep.
I'm a disability support worker, and I need a car to transport my clients. So I really need a car that
You've
I
got
can
a big heart.
transport.
You've got a big
so I
heart,
can
and
transport my clients safely.
you've got a spot in the chance to win the
You're in the draw, Neri.
God bless you. Thank you so very much.
Oh, no
Neri,
worries.
Neri.
I love.
Tommy, can we give a little? I love the work that Neri does. I think it's beyond what the average person would put out. She really has a big heart. Can we throw a little something extra in for Neri? You've got on the list there.
Absolutely. We'll track something in. Maybe we'll find something off
Okay,
there.
Neri,
Yeah,
stay online. We'll make sure that there's a little treat for you for calling through anyway. Rachel in Leppington.
Good morning, everyone.
You need to impress Kate Ritchie, Rach.
So, I know working with fitness for is very stressful, Katie. So, what I'm proposing is lots and lots of massages.
Okay.
I'm a qualified
Rach, got to pull you up. Can you step to the left?
She's doing
Massages.
a robot
And
impersonation.
she's very good at the robot.
Very good at the robot.
In fact, you've mastered it. You
Yeah.
convinced me your phone line was bad.
You're in, Rach. You're
Okay,
in.
what she was
That
offering,
does
Kate Ritchie, is massages for you.
Because it's so stressful to
yeah,
work with
you. Congratulations on the roll again.
Oh, that was they were impressive today.
They were. What do you want to do? Do you want to
I've
throw...
already done it.
Have you done all of them? What
No, I've done Hunter, Neri, and Rachel, and I'm worried that you're worried about Hassan.
Hassan's newly married and saving for a house.
Absolutely.
He's trying to keep the Aussie dream alive.
He is.
Hassan, you're in as well. Can I do that, Kate?
Yes,
Can I do that?
team. Absolutely.
Good on you, Hassan. Anybody else? Another chance with Jamie Raft at 9 o'clock. You just need to impress, and you could be in the Impreza. And more to be added to the car tomorrow. Quick heads up, Tommy, on what might go in tomorrow for Friday.
Well, it just keeps getting better and better.
What about a meat tray?
It'll be better than a meat tray.
Okay.
Yeah, we're sort of going a bit
Like
higher
a
end.
pig on the spit.
Sorry, it's just when I knew there was a picnic basket, I thought, right.
Well, you know what? I want some details on that picnic basket.
Okay.
So that I can talk it up tomorrow, because everyone seems to throw to it with, Taylor Swift tickets, 50-cent tickets, $5,000, and then at Kate's request, a picnic blanket.
Oh, there's 3 napkins, there's 3 spoons tied in, and it's a wicker basket.
You just don't get me.
The Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Actually, I'm going to tell you a story regarding the Sydney Zoo and Harry Styles. There's been a bit of a blow-up, actually.
Yeah, right.
But before I do that, and I know everyone's been talking about it for the last 3 days, but has anyone seen the bear over in the China Zoo?
Haven't stopped looking at the bear. It's fascinating, because new footage came out overnight, Fitz, which is the front-on version of the bear. And the Chinese Zoo had to come out and say it's not a human
Is
in a
it
bear
a
suit.
person, though? Because it does look like a standing man with saggy pants.
No, he looks like he's got tight black jeans on, Kate, and if you look closer, on the front of the bear, he looks like he's got a Wu-Tang symbol. It's like this bear looks like he's wearing tight, skinny black jeans and a Wu-Tang t-shirt.
He's a Malaysian sun bear, and you're right, Kate. The back of him, when they zoom in on the bum and the pants, it looks like Tim Blackwell in a pair of skinny black pants.
I was going to say,
it looks like Blackers.
Is that Blackers?
Yeah, he's got another part-time job at the Malaysian Zoo.
Well, I think that's day 3 Blackers at Splendour in the Grass, wearing tight black skinny
I
jeans.
think it does open conversation, though, because I know I was in Hong Kong once upon a time, and I went to see some pandas, and I found myself staring for like half an hour thinking, that panda is a person in a suit.
It's crazy.
They look like people.
Well, this bear, people were waving to it from the side, and he was on 2 legs, just standing up like a normal person, like he was watching a band at Splendour, and then he's waving back. He was waving back to the June Rats,
Do you
going,
remember,
"Hey guys."
Do you remember when Hamish and Andy put on gorilla outfits? Was it gorilla, Tommy?
Yeah.
And then
Werribee Zoo.
At the Werribee Zoo in Victoria. And then to see what the crowd would do. So they didn't tell the people coming to the zoo that day. They were dressed in gorilla outfits in the enclosure.
Did they look like?
Were they in the enclosure with other gorillas?
No,
Oh, of course.
couldn't do that. But then they went from one level to extreme. So then they start wrestling, and then they start riding a bike around the until people went, hang on.
Wait up.
What's going on here?
Signing autographs.
So maybe you just missed the reveal with the pandas when you were overseas.
There's only so long you can watch a panda.
Just let's get back onto zoos and Harry Styles, because Kate, you spoke about this the other day. Harry Styles, a huge 2-year tour.
Yeah.
Which I think he made around about $800 million.
He finished in Italy, I think. Final concert.
Well, he donated out of that 2-year tour. He donated $10 million of that to charity. And he has revealed the beneficiaries of that cash. Now, I don't know how he raised this money, but he revealed 25 beneficiaries that were going to receive and share this $10 million that he raised, that he gave to charity.
And that's in international donations to people all over the world.
Yes, one of the 25 recipients was the Sydney Zoo.
Out west.
So he must have had an amazing experience there and went to the Sydney Zoo while he was here performing. The thing is, unfortunately, Taronga's got it.
Oh, it's not Sydney Zoo.
No, he said the Sydney Zoo, but the money has been, and Taronga say, well, we don't tell We don't reveal who has donated and how much they have donated, so no one actually knows. But it has been revealed. A journalist has done some digging and found out the money that was supposed to go to the Sydney Zoo has gone to Taronga Zoo.
Well, was it meant to go to Taronga? And because Harry is British, he has just thought there is one zoo in Sydney. And I guess sometimes if you live in the city, you just think the zoo is Taronga, and you don't realise there's another fabulous zoo further west.
You're right.
So did Harry mean for it to go to Taronga, and there was just like a mix-up in writing it down?
He would have been sitting there and said, I want to give away a little bit of money from the tour. And then he would have, like, if you were Harry's right-hand person, Kate, he would have gone, hey...
I'd be the luckiest girl in the world.
I'd go, hey, Kate, I think we should give some money to that zoo in Sydney.
You mean the Sydney Zoo?
Yeah, give money to them, yeah?
I don't think Harry would have had anything to do with it. I think it would have been his people, and I think if they did their research, they would have found out if they sent it to the Sydney Zoo, it's not the Taronga Zoo.
But if you type in Sydney Zoo, it'd come up Sydney Zoo.
Exactly right. So
not Taronga.
No.
Give the money to that thing that had the little animal, the grey animal with the chlamydia. Give the money to that where we went there, yeah?
I don't think he sounds like that at all.
All right, watermelon sugar, everybody, yeah?
I think, Tommy, is there any chance we can fly out this bear with tight black skinny jeans and a Woontang t-shirt on?
See if it's real. Leave it loose in the studio.
Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.